Well, the cat's out the bag, and it looks like Ubisoft paid Hasan Piker more than $76,000 to promote Assassin's Creed Shadows. Didn't really pay off for them. There was a big fight, of course, with Hassan and Elon Musk and the like. Absolutely crazy over the last couple of weeks. Big drama involving Assassin's Creed Shadows, and we'll get into this. And was this something that worked for them? Oh my gosh. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here, guys. This is our Fandom Pulse Substack, and I would love for you to sign up today. We cover all the video game news of the day, plus more on everything in pop culture is out here. We're doing 8 to 10 articles a day, and I appreciate readers like you. Sign up for this in the description below so we don't lose you, because you never know what's going to happen. These algorithms are all up and down. You may never even see the channel again, and this helps prevent that so that you can stay in touch with us. Eventually, you know, as this goes and builds, as it is building bigger, I might move a lot of my YouTube content over there too, because I just don't like this platform that much, to be honest. And so we love telling the news. Thank you for being there, and thank you for making us a success here. And yes, let's get into this news. A new analysis breaking down Ubisoft's influencer marketing campaign claims it paid Hasan Piker more than $76,000 to promote Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's like full-time job money for a lot of people. Hasan got it just to talk about this. At the end of March, Steamforge co-founder Nick Lombardi shared an analysis of his company's algorithm and data points to Ubisoft, paying Hasan Piker $76,510 to promote Assassin's Creed Shadows on his Twitch channel. Piker was the highest paid Twitch streamer, where Ubisoft spent, this is crazy, an estimated $1.1 million of total influencer budget of around $2.1 million. $2.1 million to influencers. I got none. I talked about the game every day. And Ubisoft, why didn't you pay me? Well, this game sucks. It didn't sell, and none of this worked. This is the thing. People understand where authenticity is at. That's why our channel keeps growing. That's why things are going well over here. We tell the truth. And we don't care, and I would never, by the way, accept a bribe from Ubisoft or something like that to talk about their games positively. Never would happen. I look at things, and I'll tell the truth, and that's exactly why these companies are mad at us all the time. Furthermore, Lombardi revealed that the various platforms where Ubisoft spent money on influencer marketing, they spent most of their per 1,000 views on Twitch to a tune of estimated $418 per 1,000 views. By the way, for advertising, because I've been in the business that's worked for Bounding Into Comics, for The Federalist, for PJ Media, I've done writing. The cost per 1,000 clicks is usually like $3 to $7 per dollar, $3 to $7 per click, 1,000 clicks rather. On paid advertising. That's what, when you look at those websites, you'll see that are coming up, that's what the ads pay out from these companies. Now, obviously, that's not what we're doing with Fandom Pulse. The reason I told you to sign up there is we're not taking advertising, and that's why we can tell the truth, and that's why we can connect directly with readers who actually understand what's going on in the video game industry and the like. Very important. So please support us there. As I keep saying, it's so important to build these alternative networks to this stuff. But that's what normal advertising pays. So that's like, 100 times more per 1,000 clicks for these influencers. That's crazy. This is insane. This is stupid money being spent that doesn't make any sense. What they hoped they could do with this, the real strategy behind this is that, and this is what public relations crisis PR firms do a lot of the time. They go out there and they try to flood social media. They try to flood these platforms with positive coverage and positive content. And that way, when the search engines come up, you don't see things that are negative content. That's the strategy. You just flood the market with that content. So that when people search the game, that's what they find. And like I said, it's a crisis management strategy. I see this a lot, and this is a standard SEO sort of thing. This is how corporate advertising works, and this is why we have such a big fight against these corporations, guys. They can blow $2 million on this stuff. That is how big they are. That's the kind of coffers they have. That's what we're fighting against as normal people who are like, gosh, it's tough for me to buy a $50 game, right? That's where we're at these days. Not that there's going to be $50 games for much longer, as we know. But Ubisoft spent that crazy amount on Hassan. Lombardi says they likely spent more than that on him. He stated, "I'm not sure I understand the specific strategy Ubisoft went for when it comes to creator selection," which is dumb by itself with Hassan. On Twitch, they chose Hassanabi as one of their as their champion. I imagine he was far more expensive than the estimates above. as a creator his size gets to charge a premium. But more specifically, Hassan barely streams gaming content, and when he does it, it's almost always sponsored. Hassan's Assassin's Creed stream came in at half the viewership his normal streams do, which indicates a lack of interest from his core audience. So absolutely dumb move. Look at the Twitch tracker data. Piker only streamed Assassin's Creed Shadows 4.5 hours, got a max viewership of 28,000 and an average viewership of 18,000, compared to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where he streamed the game for 15 hours and had 20,000 average viewership and max of 43,000. So he's lost a lot of his influence since Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and people cared about Assassin's Creed Valhalla more. That's very obvious. On top of other Twitch streamers who were also paid well, Elo One, who was given 72,000. Holy crap! Your Rage Gaming pocketing 54,000. LOL Tyler 37,000, and Pay Money Wubby put away 34,000. Holy crap, guys! This is crazy. I'm in the wrong business. I should be shilling for these companies, don't you think? But we would never do that here. This is the thing. Like I said, this is what we're fighting against. This is why it's so important. All of these outlets are all paid for, guys. All of the Twitch streamers who do these sort of positive things for these games are all paid for. There is no like grassroots thing going on here. If somebody's getting too big too fast, they're probably paid for as well. And we're seeing this a lot all the way around, up and down the chain. It's not just Ubisoft who does this. I know that we had Warhorse Studios doing this with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. You saw a lot of influencers shilling hard for that woke game as well. This is something that is a big temptation for a lot of influencers out there, and this is where they all go off the rails so much of the time. And not only that, but the news outlets are also corrupt on this level too. You know that PC Gamer and IGN are paid to give these people good reviews for these games. There's not a reason that Assassin's Creed Shadows should have gotten a 9 out of 10 in reality in any sort of forum like this, but this is where we're at these days. They're paying $2 million. As again, remember, we're fighting against this as just normal people who we're like, do we pay for the $70, $100 game at this point? Because that's a hit to our wallets, and we know that things are really, really tough right now for everybody. Everybody's penny pinching because things are a disaster out there, and it has been for a long time. It's just a Band-Aid's been ripped off. That's been hidden from the corporate media. Even about the economy, they've been lying about it for a long, long time. So this is where we're at. The Hassan thing's absolutely silly, and of course we know what happened here with Hassan just a couple of weeks ago. If you didn't see what happened on the drama here, Elon Musk went and described him as a fraud and went real hard on him. Hassan is a fraud, and he said a sellout would be more accurate. Objectively, he's promoting a terrible game just for the money. I mean, well, gosh, with that kind of money, of course he is at that juncture. And he went on there, and he went on his stream and said, I'm a fake, I'm a phony. These people always get passive-aggressive and weird. I don't know why these people get so big. Why do these people get so big? Can you leave a comment about that? It's just bizarre. But I what I think happens, my theory is that these companies actually make sure they get big, and the algorithms involved to make sure they get big because they know they're controllable. I mean, this is is this a conspiracy theory? Is it too weird? Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments down below. But I think they get big because of that, because there's no reason somebody like Hassan should have this kind of a huge following like this. The guy's insufferable. He's impossible to listen to. Doesn't make any sense to me. So he actually attacked Grums too. He said this bitch literally paid someone to power level his character. I'm sorry, he's talking about Elon. In PoE 3, what do you mean I'm a fraud? Elon, I challenge you to a duel in Elden Ring. I'm gonna cook your fat rolling ass, he says. And then he blocked Elon, so of course Elon couldn't even respond to him. Absolutely silly. But that's who these people are. They're all fraudulent, in my opinion, and they all just take the ticket from these companies. This is a next-level expose right here, and it's crazy to see. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Guys, get on the Fandom Pulse Substack. This link's in the description below. This is the spot where we just tell the truth. Corporations will never buy us because we are not for sale, and I appreciate you guys for understanding that and being the best viewership out there. You're amazing. We'll be back soon.